Best. First up, we have Lifeless Reject getting... Wait! Oh man, gotta have a little more respect for yourself. Wear a long-range bounce pass, plus a crazy...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, it's the 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the DH.
Well, last season...
And I feel, David, they're still in great position. I know you do, too. Thanks for that report. Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Bamba is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Conley. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, all out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Green. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Porter in at the center. The Force with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Greg, would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
Oh, you just watch LaVine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with LaVine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Drummond kicks to Conley. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Wall against Conley. Markkanen pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Green missing. The Force have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Porter with the steal, and now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Beal.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Now here's Conley, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Wall passes to Green. Back to Wall. Outside, Green, beyond the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. The Force have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lobbed up there for Drummond, an emphatic alley-oop jam. Mark, we're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ilyasova, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Right wing. Wall finds Porter. Beal against LaVine. From the high post, Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Wall slams it home.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's that.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And so in the game for the Force, they've got Levine, Ilyasova out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Conley in at the point guard. Levine with it, now defended by Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Wall. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Wall against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Beal. Pittsburgh pulls it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
For Pittsburgh, they've made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Conley kicks to Bamba. Levine looking around. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
against Conley. And Wall kicks to Beal. Outside, Green. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green. Conley, the pass to Ilyasova. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Beal. Levine, good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Wall against Conley. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Levine. Shoots it up. And the shot is long. And so it's Boston. Going into the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, out in front of the half is Boston. They lead by 10. And Shaq. And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Porter is out there with Markkanen. And it's Wall. And it's Green. And it's Beal in at the 2 guard. That's the Boston 5. Good on the triple. And 11 points for Zach LaVine. The mid-range jump shot, you've talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too.
Conley kicks to Bamba for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, he's a proven shooter from distance, guys, despite his size. Bamba's got a nice feel for when he should pull the trigger on that shot.
Green dishes the Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 12.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
LaVine against Beal. Beal with the steal. Bamba with the block. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Unloads from 9. A shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Wall. Bean with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bamba finds LaVine. Puts it up from 12. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Outside, Wall. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Ball against Ilyasova. The pass to Drummond. Shoots over Beal. Off the left rim and out. Boston leading by 7. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Great tee that time from Green.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Outside, Markkanen. And the 3 off target. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. We've got Conley. Andre Drummond is out there with Bamba. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ilyasova in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Wall with the ball for the Celtics. 9-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for it.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Stolen by Michael Conley. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Markkanen throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here is Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter. Mark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep 3 at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter 3 if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that 3 more in line or symmetrical with the deep 3 at the top. I kind of like having a short corner 3.
I agree with you. Here's Beal shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here, trailing by 10. Conley with it, now guarded by Porter. The kick out to Ilyasova. No one covering. Ilyasova's got his first basket of the night.
This is the kind of player Ilyasova is. I mean, as soon as he has the ball in his hands, he's thinking about letting the shot go.
All with it. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Andre Drummond picks one up. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And so John Wall nails both of them. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Conley inside the line. And Boston with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Wall. The 19-footer is on the money. Wall's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Conley, the pass to Ilyasova. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bamba. Shoots over Beal, and that's good off the glass that time. And that's now 9 points for Mohamed Bamba. Celtics leading by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Draymond Green.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time.
Yeah, and, you know, Lynn is a smooth operator in the pick and roll, guys. Passing, shooting. He usually makes the right call.
They get it again. Out to Lee. Pass to Finney-Smith. Celtics passing it around. Passes it to Spellman. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's none. Off target from outside. The pass to Zizic. And here's Prince outside. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. So, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.